to other trucks in here that don't know the road, and so they're going slower, and that's fine. I don't care. Go slower. I'd rather have somebody drive slower than have somebody wad up into a wreck out here on the side of the mountain. But what bothers me is those people that are going slower because they don't know the road don't pull over even in the big pullouts that are plenty big enough for us to pull a truck over into. And I won't tailgate them. I won't crowd them or push on them. I usually try to get them on the radio, ask them to use a pullout that's coming up because I know where the pullouts are. But typically those people don't have radios. I don't know how many people even have a CB in their trucks anymore. I think it's kind of a necessary piece of equipment. You know, to me it's the same as your safety flares or triangles, spare fuses. You never know what you're going to come into. But I'm going west. If there was a wreck up here ahead of me, one of these eastbound trucks could easily get on the radio and tell me, hey, you know, there's a wreck a couple miles ahead, slow down, whatever. Or rock slide, anything, you know. But those guys that don't have the radios, they don't have no way of finding that stuff out. Even if you only have one and you only turn it on when you're coming up to a traffic jam on the interstate, it's still a handy tool to have. Me personally, mine's on all the time. If my truck's on, it's on. You know, I don't do a lot of listening to music and such in the truck. I mean, I do, but it's never so loud that I can't hear the CB. And if the weather gets real bad out, like when I'm running through Wyoming, which I run through all the time on this route as well, well, I turn the music off so I can hear the CB, so that I got a heads up before I run into something, because out there running Interstate 80, you run into stuff all the time, you know? Like right there's a big pullout, easy for a truck to pull in there, plenty long enough for a truck to stop even when they're running along at a good speed. I've already passed a couple other ones, and there's more of them up ahead. I mean, I get it. Drive slow, drive safe, and enjoy the scenery, especially if you've never been through here before, because there ain't a lot of places in the world, I don't think, that look quite like this. There's different kinds of beauty everywhere, but to me, this one's pretty nice. I still kind of chuckle some days thinking about the fact that they pay me to drive through here. Now I get paid to see this scenery. Not bad. Here's another pullout coming right here. Yeah, again, plenty of room to stop a truck. Think it's really, really nice out here. It can be kind of no fun at times, especially in the winter. Coming through this canyon at night in the wintertime sucks. Corners get all icy because in the winter the sun never really shines in a lot of these spots. You know, the hills keep everything shaded, so the pavement never gets real warm. So they'll ice over on you. Come around a corner like this one here and find ice, but if you take your time, be careful, it ain't really no big deal, and you get to see, you know, all of this. Kind of surprised I haven't seen any deer up by the road yet since I turned this thing on. There's always deer up by the road through this canyon. Why I don't come through the corners too hot and heavy. Now there's no cell service out here, so a lot of drivers won't take it, which I've mentioned before in other videos. You get into areas where there's no cell service, and some guys that are just used to running nothing but the big road, they can't handle not being able to talk on the phone while they're driving, or not being able to make a call if something goes wrong. But out here, we tend to take care of each other, so if you see a truck broke down out here, you stop for them, make sure they're all right. You know, get a phone number if they need somebody called. And when you get up here to where there's service, you make that call. You know, just common courtesy. But